Gifting season is upon us, and today we're counting down 10 items that we think that special TCG player in your life will love.
Now, for this particular list, we've scoured our TCG closet and our bags to bring you 10 items that we own, that we use, and that we think will make excellent gifts. We're not necessarily saying they're the best ones out there, but they're products that we stand by because we love them.
Let's take a look. Number 10, Boogie boards. Boogie boards are reusable writing tablets that allow you to erase what you've written with the click of a button. Now, I think that these are just great gifts in general. We use the one that Liam's holding to keep on our refrigerator with our grocery list throughout the week. But when it comes to TCGs, we use them to track our lore in Lorcana.
Oftentimes people use dice or other lore trackers to track their lore point total, but there's nothing better than writing it down to see how your lore has progressed throughout the game, and it also allows you to track your opponent's lore. In competitive settings, you'll often want to use a pen and paper, but in casual settings, you can use a boogie board so you don't have to worry about throwing away all of that paper waste at the end of the day. We think they're excellent products.
Boogie boards retail for around $15 to $20, making them an affordable gift for that TCG player in your life.
Number 9, genic deck boxes. Now, if you're going to play Lorcana anywhere outside of your house, you need to transport your deck there and back again without it getting damaged, and preferably to bring some accessories along with you like dice, which we may talk about later. So for this spot on the list, we're talking about two different models of deck boxes coming from a company called genic. This is the Stronghold 200 XL.
And this is the Sidekick Pro 100 XL. The Sidekick Pro is a great little box. It holds about 100 cards, so fits a deck nicely, and it has an accessory drawer on the bottom for you to bring your dice or your counters and the like. One of my favorite features about this box is that you can slide one of the cards from the deck into this clear plastic screen on the outside, so you know what deck you have on the inside. It's really great to keep it on the shelf with a bunch of your other decks so you can easily grab and go when you have to go to your LGS.
The Stronghold 200 XL is very similar, except it holds two decks, one in the top, one in the bottom, with the drawer in the middle for your accessories. There is one other difference I want to note between these two boxes, though, and that this holds double-sleeved cards very well, while I had a bit of trouble fitting double-sleeved cards in the Sidekick Pro. The Stronghold retails for about $40.
And the Sidekick retails for about $35. Number 8, the Ultimate Guard Stack and Save. This item isn't for everybody, but we absolutely love ours. I think we actually own maybe 2 or 3 of them. It's really great when you have multiple pre-constructed decks that you want to put on a shelf and display kind of nicely so that you can see what is in there. We use this item to store all of our starter decks for Lorcana. Each one of these holds 6 pre-constructed decks, and they're made so that you can easily stack them one on top of the other.
Now, there are a bajillion different options for storing your decks if you have a lot of them. This is just one of them. We'll cover another one later, but this is one that we use and we like it quite a bit.
The Stack and Save retails for around $20.
Number 7, backpacks. Gaming backpacks are one of my favorite TCG accessories to talk about. So picture this. You're getting ready to head to League Night at your LGS and you need to get everything there. You've got your trade binder, your deck box, your dice, your boogie board. You gotta get it all there safely in one piece conveniently, and that's where your backpack comes in. Of course, we all know what backpacks are, and you could use any variety. You could use a Loungefly, Disney themed of course, a JanSport, or anything with a big pocket, but I want to talk about 2 different options, and one of which I absolutely love. The backpack I've been using for years is a very simple photography backpack from Amazon. Now, you can get these for about $50, and one of the things I love about them is photography backpacks have little dividers that you can use to create custom-sized pockets, and you can use them to create compartments which will fit your deck boxes, your playmats, and everything else perfectly. When you unzip it, it's all right there, and it's not jumbled in the bottom in a giant pile. Unfortunately, the exact model that I use they don't make anymore, but I'm going to give you some specifications that you can use to find a backpack that'll work for you or your TCG player. First, you'll want a photography backpack that comes with those customizable compartments. Second, you'll want a laptop pouch in the back that you can slide your trade binder in. You'll also want a pocket in the front that you can put your dice, your boogie board, and other accessories in. Lastly, one thing that I always look for, because the weight of cards can get pretty heavy, is a chest strap and a waist strap that allows you to alleviate some of the burden on your back. Now, you can get this version of backpack for about $50 online and other places, but I'm going to give you a posh recommendation for those of you who are looking to splurge on your gamer this season. There is one brand of backpack for TCGs that I absolutely love and that's custom made for TCGs, and that is Enhanced Gaming Backpacks. If you look on their website, they have multiple varieties, but these are top of the line, durable backpacks that'll last you for a long time. So on the low end, about $50, you can get something from Amazon, a photography backpack that'll work very well. And on the high end, take a look at Enhance. I don't think you'll regret purchasing them.
Number 6, Game Genic card dividers. We're moving on to the stocking stuffer portion of the video, starting off with the Game Genic card dividers. I love these things so much. I own about 6 to 8 sets of them. They help me so much in our card organization here at home. I love them for a couple of different reasons. Number 1, they're really durable, which is great. Number 2, they come in a lot of different colors in the pack. And luckily for Lorcana players, they have a color that kind of corresponds with all of the different ink colors. So red for ruby, green for emerald. I will say I use the black for our steel cards. Then they also have these kind of bendable tabs on both the top and the bottom. It allows you to store your cards either portrait or landscape while still seeing the divider. These are just great. They retail for about $5, so you can get your TCG player several sets of these at once to help them organize all of their different sets of Lorcana.
Number 5, Game Genic Galaxy Series Dice. Dice aren't just for board games, we use them in TCGs as well. In Lorcana, we often use them to track damage counters, to figure out who's going first, and to choose things at random. So having a set on hand is super nice. And if you're like us, you like your dice to be pretty. Now in the dice world, chess decks are pretty commonly used. They come in little plastic containers in all sorts of varieties and colors, and they're actually excellent dice, and I've been using them for years. But very recently, we moved over to Game Genic's Galaxy Series dice, and they are absolutely beautiful.
They're so shiny.
We use the 12mm dice. They come in a pack of 36 and they're absolutely beautiful. Game Genic describes them as out of this world colors with a celestial gleam. Functionally, I mean, dice are dice, but we love the look of these and we've been using them for a while, so we think they're great.
Game Genic's 12mm dice retail for about $16. Number 4, Dragon Shield matte sleeves. TCG players spend a lot of money on their cards, and so why wouldn't you want to protect them? If you've been around TCGs for any length of time, you have most likely heard about Dragon Shield. They're basically industry standard at this point. They're really high quality and they protect your cards and last you a really long time. Liam and I absolutely love this product. We've probably owned like 50 of them on all of our different decks. They retail for about $12 a box and they come in a ton of different colors.
And if for whatever reason you're looking to experience something besides Dragon Shield, the other brand that we recommend are Ultimate Guard's Katana sleeves. These are also fantastic, but they're a few dollars more, but I don't think you can go wrong with either of these brands.
Did you know one funny note about these? I did not like you buying these for the longest time because I thought that the dragon was going to be on the actual sleeve itself, and it wasn't until we bought a few that I realized that it's just a really pretty color.
Interesting.
You can pick these up at your local game store. They retail for about $12.
Number 3, Dragon Shield Perfect Fit Sealable Sleeves. As we mentioned before, your cards are expensive, and so best practice is to sleeve them when you play. But what if one sleeve isn't enough? You can graduate to 2 sleeves, and this is called double sleeving.
Double sleeving all the way.
Double sleeving is the practice of putting an inner sleeve, a tight-fitting sleeve, on your card before putting them in your outer sleeve, the Dragon Shield or equivalent. Now, inner sleeves come in a variety of different types made by a variety of different companies, but they're not all created equal. And I have to admit, for me, I think that Dragon Shield really cracked the code when they created these sealable sleeves. Now, these sleeves come with a flap that slides behind your card, allowing you to lock it in before you put it inside your outer sleeve. In my mind, there's no better protection for the cards you're going to play with than putting them in these inner sleeves and then an outer sleeve. That's really all I have to say. These are really good. I love them so much. They retail for $7.50.
Go get some. Number 3, Break Tradition acrylic cases. Now, not everybody likes to store sealed product, but if you do, these boxes are great for protection and display purposes. This box features really sturdy acrylic, and where other TCG acrylic boxes have more of like a sliding closure, this actually has embedded magnets in the front that makes it really, really easy to access the product inside when you need to. Here at the Illuminateers, we love getting to support small businesses, and this business in particular is based out of our hometown of Austin, Texas. So when you buy one of these boxes, you're not only getting a great product, but you're getting to support one of our local businesses, which we really appreciate.
Yeah. You can find these boxes on Amazon for about $35.
And they also make them for tropes, like right behind me. Number 2 is the BCW Card House Storage Unit. That's right, more card storage, and probably my absolute favorite card storage item that we own. We have tried a lot of different storage solutions for our different card collections, and this is by far the best one I have found yet. It allows us to store 12 individual boxes in this kind of drawer system. I have each box labeled so I know exactly what set is in each of them. It makes building decks so much easier when you kind of know where to look for the cards that you need. Now, it's not the most glamorous thing, but I do love that it's this white cardboard. I have dreams one day of making it over, either painting it or like Mod Podge collage on the side of it. I don't know. I think you could really dress it up if it's going to be a gift that you're going to give someone.
I mean, could you paste Lorcana cards on the side of it?
Absolutely, we could.
Interesting.
This retails for about $50 with all of the drawers, and I would say double check the listing to make sure that the drawers are included. Sometimes they're not.
But before we give you our last item, if you're enjoying this video and like watching other videos about Lorcana products, decks, etc., consider subscribing. We love making these videos and your support means a lot. We'd love to take you on our Lorcana journey with us. Number 1, top deck card binders. Every TCG player needs a card binder, or 2, or a dozen, because you need a place not only to store your cards, but to show them off. Now, there are an endless variety, it seems like, of card binders out there of varying qualities, and for us, after many, many different binders, we've settled on Top Deck as kind of our binder of choice. Aaron and I value durability, storage capacity, and functionality over flash, and for us, Top Deck excels in those 3 things. They have all of today's industry standard features like a zipper close or double-sided pockets and a durable front cover, and honestly, they're just great binders. They come in a variety of models and sizes, from your standard 9 pocket pages like this one to 16 pocket pages so you can store playsets side by side. They even have top loader binders with pockets designed specifically for plastic top loaders if you're looking for that extra protection for your cards. For another option in this range, Vaultex has a series of binders called Exotech, which are also very good and we recommend as an alternative to Top Deck if you want something different. As for price point, it depends on which version of the binder that you're buying, but for the 9 pocket binder, which we think is kind of the standard binder, they come in at around $45. So that's our list of 10 TCG accessories that we use on a day-to-day basis and we recommend for other TCG players.
Let us know in the comments below what products you love to use and which of these maybe have made your shopping list.
See you next time.